that's like
You're shoveling yourself a little deeper, Scott.
I am. I dig my holes deep.
Deeper than deep.
Hey, Kenny! Oh my goodness!
I'm not here.
Kenny!
I'm not here.
That's like seeing Sasquatch. Seeing Sasquatch come from the woods.
We are keeping that in.
I'm here, but I'm not all there.
Well, that's. I think. Hey, I think the trolls would agree with you. By golly, there's something the trolls actually agree with. We're here, but we're not all there. Now there's a whole nother channel for them to dislike and troll. I mean, my goodness, we're just.
You know, maybe that is the answer. Just to have so much content out there that.
At least we give them purpose. Sippy, my friends, welcome back to the Sippy. Oh, jeez, the Sippy podcast. Today on the actually that's kind of unique. Welcome to the Sippy podcast, where we sip on different sippies.
Hey!
That's actually.
I like that idea.
The Sippy.
But you gotta explain because
instead of the ice. Yeah.
I have never in my life had Starbucks before.
Yes.
He surprised me with a drink.
Hide that label. We won't need our personal information out there. I'm sure people would love to get a hold of that.
Well, maybe I'd like to have a hold of that.
Well, you got a hold of it in your hand.
I never had Starbucks before, and he likes Starbucks.
I'll clean it up later. Yes, so I decided to treat my parents with some Starbucks.
That first sip feeling. That's what it says.
Yeah. It says, let us add a little joy to your day. I like Starbucks.
Not for that price.
It is overpriced. Is it worth it? To me it is. I sacrifice on areas. This kind of goes with the question of...
Does money bring happiness?
Yes. Well, yes.
It doesn't, but boy, this is kind of nice. I'm on my $100 a week challenge. I told him I would never be buying Starbucks. So, I've never bought Starbucks.
This
ever.
is a strawberry lemonade something. This is my vanilla iced coffee.
It's amazing.
I love vanilla iced coffee. I don't really like regular coffee. In fact, I don't drink hot coffee very often. It maybe once a month, if that. But I love my iced coffees. These get me through the day. I was up working till 1:15 a.m. last night. So I actually overslept. Oh, by the way, welcome. My goodness, guys. Welcome to the Mother vs. Son podcast.
Hey, that's really
I am Scott from Scott's Honest Reviews.
And I'm Homestead Tessie, and I'm the mother.
She's
and you're
the
the what? You're my son.
I'm the what?
Yeah, you're the son.
I am your son.
Right.
I think.
Man, this is really good.
No, we did a DNA test.
Oh,
that sounds bad. That sounds so bad.
Oh my gosh.
Listen to your mama.
I did it.
Why do we always start out these podcasts like this? Why?
I did an ancestry DNA thingy majigger. So, okay, if you don't, there's people probably like, what?
I have a video on it.
Ancestry, you can spit in a little bottle, send it to them, they get your DNA, and you can like see your history, your family, and all that stuff.
Tell me where I'm from.
Okay, I did that for fun, not to...
He didn't need to spit in a bottle to see if he's, you know, my son. Like, take a look at us.
I think based off of our mouths...
Mouths?
Yes.
Our whole facial structure is
No,
the
I
same.
mean mouths. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, well, you got my eyes, too. Of course, they do say you look like your father, which is, I don't quite understand, because he's blonde-haired, he was blonde-haired and blue-eyed.
My eyes are changing.
Oh, okay.
Look.
Look deep into my eyes.
Your eyes look like mine.
No, yeah, but they used to be really solid brown.
It depends on what you wear.
Hogwash. No, I mean, it could be true. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. If you wear something with green in it, your green comes out. We have hazel brown eyes. Anyhow.
What are we even doing? I don't even have my book of notes.
I don't even know how we got started on this. This stuff is amazing. So, yes, he bought this for me.
Amateur hour. Where's the book? Where's the good book? The good King James.
That is amazing.
Am I making any sense at all?
Amazing.
You know what? That would be interesting. A podcast opening the Bible, turning the Bible to a page, and going off of right there.
There you go.
That would be very interesting.
All right.
Now, where's my book? Tessie can entertain you guys.
So anyhow, so this podcast is more of a lighthearted one. We do have, some podcasts are not lighthearted. Some of them are extremely difficult questions that people ask us. We answer everything. But while Scotty is trying to find his book,
I believe I can fly.
I believe I can touch the sky.
On a rainy day, no clouds, something my Sippy drink.
What is wrong with that boy?
I'm sorry, guys.
That's how it was when he used to have a bottle, too.
I am very, well, I'm happy. I got my iced coffee,
it's
guys.
because it's the caffeine making you
Well,
happy.
I sacrifice in so many areas, but in coffee, iced coffee, I do not. So, oh my goodness, we have a couple things to talk about here.
Okay, these are more lighthearted questions.
Yes, yes, yes. So,
if we have a serious question, that will be a serious podcast with a serious tone to it.
Some people say I'm never serious. Some people say I'm always serious. Some people say I'm a know-it-all. I get told all kinds of stuff.
Nobody ever says I'm serious. People always just say that I'm always happy, which I usually am, usually happy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll leave it at that. I mean,
yeah. This podcast is kind of bouncing off the walls, as you guys
That's
can
what they
tell.
like, though, some of them.
Well, if that's what they like, well, they're gonna get plenty of it.
Yeah.
I guess I'm being spontaneous. Somebody help me!
Yeah.
That's just kind of
That's
how we are together. Okay, so someone said talk about music.
I love John Denver. Country roads
Whoa,
take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama,
something take me home.
Country roads. 90% of the music that I listen to, the people are not living anymore.
Hey, doesn't matter if you don't know the words. Just sing your heart out.
That is interesting. I love pretty much all kinds of music. Music that you guys will say, oh, that's great.
I do like Tom McDonald, which would be a shock to a lot of people.
Oh, do you really want to get into that? Do you really want to say that?
I do like Tom McDonald.
Because that offends a lot of people. Mm-hmm. But this is a podcast, and this is our personal opinions and thoughts, so.
But they asked what about music.
Okay.
But that
explain a little bit why you like him and what you don't like about him.
Okay, well, I don't go for swearing, as you know. I don't swear. I mean, I don't swear at all. I mean, I don't go for any of that. But I do like him when he talks about how people treated him online. So a lot of his songs, he will talk about the trolls.
Fellow trolls, we have gathered together because our anonymity is being threatened.
His life experiences.
And how people treat him online. And he had a song about the trolls and how they would tell him, be this way, be that way, don't be this way, don't be that way. And I love that song because I could really relate to him.
Yes, I do like his music too.
I'm trolling my trolls.
Now, I don't go for some of his stuff. Some of his stuff, to me, seems extremely anti-Christian. As far as I don't listen to that.
Some of it.
This is what I believe about him. I believe that if he would give his life to Christ, he would make such an impact on the world that it would be unbelievable. Well, I believe he struggles. I believe he knows what's good, and I believe he knows what's bad.
Kinda struggling a little bit.
And I believe he struggles with it.
Yeah, well, he did a Christian song.
Right.
And it was really good. It was actually, he got millions of views. Like, it was good.
But he struggles.
Well, he goes back and forth, and a lot of people can say, well, shame on him, why he can't stick with it. You have to understand, it's hard enough being brought up in a Christian house that's complete.
Right.
Now take yourself being brought up in a house where you've done drugs as a teenager, where you're.
Right.
It's a little tough. You know, you can't just say, okay, you know.
And being with that said, another thing is, as content creators, we try different things.
He wants to do things new. He wants to go a new way. He wants to start up new things. He doesn't always like the old ways.
So, for me, I did a video where I was doing all the old-fashioned way of living, okay? And I did all of that, and I didn't use a crock pot and stuff like that. Well, I did a video where I showed something electric, and I got flack for that.
Yes.
And the thing is, my main supporters didn't like the videos of the old-fashioned living. It wasn't that I was flip-flopping. I love the old-fashioned way of living. I would live that way, but I am also on YouTube, and I need to do the things that are going to help other people. And if people aren't interested in learning how to do things old-fashioned, I can't do all of my videos that way.
Yeah.
And Tom McDonald probably seen too that some of his videos, you know, reached people and reached not.
Well,
I mean,
yeah, I mean,
we're people. We just try different things. But I don't go for that kind of stuff. But I do understand the frustration sometimes of living in the public eye.
And I do go for some of that kind of stuff that you would disagree with. And that comes down to, if you watch an R-rated movie, that comes down to, this is how I view things. If you watch something and it affects your spirit and you start mimicking what you see, then you should not be watching that stuff.
If it's not positive, right.
But if you can listen to a song, okay, there might be a couple swear words or something in there. Yeah, but if you don't let it affect your spirit, because I like music. Music I love.
Oh, I do too. I love all kinds of music.
I love music, and I have playlists. You know, they might swear twice in a song.
Right. Right.
But now I don't save songs that are like, you know, blank blank
demonic
blank
songs.
blank blank blank. Give me your soul. Like
right.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about. Like in a 3-minute song, they might swear twice. Right. That's what I'm talking about.
Right.
So I need to explain.
Right, and that's why I don't like.
I'm not talking about the like. Go to Bob. Like the psycho, like just demonic stuff.
No, right.
Like I'm not talking about that kind of stuff. That's gonna be a good clip.
Right. No, I don't either. And I don't like his songs when he does. Not all of his songs he is swearing to that point.
No.
And I don't go for that. So I don't go for his. There's some that he's like on a cross. I think that is absolutely totally not right.
Yeah.
Not in any sense. Yeah. But I didn't grow up like him. So I do love though.
Yeah. So music.
John Denver is my passion.
Back to music. I have so much playlists of different music types. If you guys want one of my playlists, I have 80s, 90s, I have hymn songs, I have Christian playlists, I have my...
Well, you should share it.
Yes, if they want it. I have my workout playlist. I have it all. I have EDM, which is, I forget what that's short for. It's like techno, to put it that way. EDM is like techno.
Okay. Didn't know what
She probably thought that sounds really bad.
I did.
No,
usually when you have
EDM
like
is electronic disco music, I think. I think it's something like that. It's like techno in a way.
She's a brick house.
Okay. People are gonna start thinking we are crazy. So
but we are.
That's music.
We are everything.
We love music, and it's not gonna, you know.
Oh, I love music.
Me.
Music is my passion. I used to sing.
Yeah,
so,
especially me. Like.
Okay, what's next?
I got my playlist already on here, and yeah.
Okay, what we got next?
You gotta check your food.
No, it's good.
You good?
Things were dinging around.
Okay, how do you keep canned goods from freezing?
Okay, so you're actually asking me a question, Scott. You can answer this. You know everything about canned stuff.
Oh yeah, I know. So to keep your canned good from freezing, you need to maintain a perfect temperature out of all times. So what I recommend doing, you can insulate the place that your canned goods are in.
Okay, whatever. So this is.
I showed her. I know a little more than she thinks.
So I store my food in an out porch. That does not have heat, but it doesn't freeze. So here's the answer to that question. That sounds like I am tongue twisting stuff. The out porch has our furnace in it that runs only our hot water. We don't use our furnace to heat our house. That furnace part broke many years ago. But we do have hot water for the shower and for the sink. We only have hot water for 2 places. That furnace is in there, and that furnace runs enough that it keeps our out porch from freezing, but it is not heated. So it's about 40 degrees out there in the dead of winter.
Do you put a heater or anything during,
we will
like,
put a
really
heater
cold?
out there, a space heater out there. If it would get below like 20 degrees, we do put a space heater out there overnight to keep things from freezing.
And I would recommend, if people are looking into something like that, get a... So radiator heaters, they're a lot more safer than your typical space heater. So if you have a space heater and something gets up against it, it can cause a fire much quicker than a radiator heater. So radiator heaters are, you know, a lot of you guys may have grown up in a farmhouse where you had the radiator heaters. Well, this is electric, small version of one. And get one that's like 750 watts or under. try not to get the most high ones because then your electric bill is going to go through the roof, and then you're going to wonder, is it worth it?
And then they asked a question about the heat too.
Yeah, they wanted.
Was that?
What do you do before summer starts? So I'll go on. So you answer that. To prep? So what do you do before summer starts that it doesn't get too hot in there? Or
okay, well we don't do anything. So we have a window that I open. What your main problem is sunlight. Keep it dark and also keep an airflow. So as long as you have a little bit of a window or a screened area, have that airflow and keep it dark, and it gets 92 to 94 in there with no problems.
Okay, Teresa is going to answer while I look this up. Teresa is going to...
Teresa?
Yes, Oh, I was going to say... No one. All right.
Were you gonna say what the trolls used to call me?
Well, no.
Two-ton Tessie.
I was like, guys, that's a bit mean.
Woo! Two-ton. Hey, that's
Two-ton Tessie.
That's a YouTube channel.
I think there's a song, Two-ton Tessie.
There comes Two-ton Tessie down the road.
Then I lost weight. They got rid of that idea, and then they called me Messy Tessie.
How easy was that?
Hey, I mean, Messy Tessie, Two-ton
and then there was
Tessie.
one that it was Trailer Steader Tessie, which I thought was pretty good.
Trailer Steader.
Instead of Homestead or Trailer Steader.
Can I be honest? That's kind of lame.
That's literally the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Well, it's all lame.
If that's all they could come up with is... Really?
It is.
Steader? What was it?
It's Trailer Steader Tessie.
Trailer Steader. I'm sorry, but that... that's lame.
When you don't go past,
Family traditions we both enjoyed today.
We hope you become smarter by watching this, but we can't guarantee it.
Yeah, well, there could be a couple brain cells missing by the end of this video. From all of us. From all of us.
Listen, this is a way where we could just cut loose and be ourselves and just enjoy.
You know there's gonna be a troll or someone that's gonna say, "Oh my goodness, he has signs of Alzheimer's."
Or yeah, she was on some kind of medication.
Oh yeah, why are they so giddy? Or were they drinking before?
Listen, Scott.
I know, we don't care.
I can do a video where I'm sitting and not saying anything and working on something, and I'll get, whatever. It is what it is.
You're sitting.
Let's give them something to talk about. You know the song?
I do. Yeah. Country song.
Doesn't say let's talk about love.
What was that?
Isn't this give them? I don't know. It is Starbucks. But this is good. I'm not used to something like this, man.
Anyway, family traditions we both enjoy.
Well, the family traditions, one of them is we like to do things and we celebrate just daily life. So your father loves taking us out for breakfast because that's what he grew up. His dad and mom, when they retired, they loved going out for breakfast, and they would go on little day trips and things like that. So I have quite a few videos of where we take you and your wife out for breakfast, and we like doing little things like that. So we do a lot of that.
Yeah, I mean,
right now we're all at an age where we all have to work. So it's kind of like, because I'm really working, you really work, and it's kind of like we don't do a lot of trips and stuff as far as the family.
It's kind of hard. Like, that's
everybody's doing stuff.
One thing of being your own business owner, and I know people like to go on that.
Yeah, well.
We don't have to, I mean...
We can go on that, sure. We do. We work.
Yeah, we did last...
If you pay taxes, you pay it into Social Security, you're working.
Yeah.
And we work hard.
So we, for us taking even one day off...
Yeah, I can't.
Take one day off, it pushes us back about 3 days. So
thanks, but I'm kind of busy right now. Sorry.
Yes.
Every day we take off, we're pushed back 3 days. And
then for me, psychologically, I can't do it.
Well,
I can't. I can't. It's too stressful for me.
Yeah.
So I do a little, and then we do day things. But you know what I told him before we turned the camera on? I said when my dad passed away, and my mom, but when my dad passed away, I reminisced the everyday life. The days where I went in the truck with him and we would go up to Selinsgrove, Pennsylvania to pick up the equipment and things for his business. And we did garbage hauling. My dad had retirement villages, and it was the everyday life.
That reminds me, you have to make time for stuff.
Right.
I'm the kind of person, I don't like going away. I don't like doing things. I am like when COVID and all that stuff happened, everybody's freaking out that they had to stay home. Like, oh, I've been home for a month or two and I haven't gone anywhere. To me, that's like heaven. That's like giving me my cake, letting me eat it, and the cake just reappears. And like to me, it's a normal life. I don't have to go anywhere. I find joy in everything.
Right.
Like I could be an old man just, hey, I got my
Pokemon cards.
That's a touchy subject for older people.
Oh, really?
Yay.
Oh, okay.
Like, because people would say, oh, that's demon monsters.
Okay, well.
Like, do you know that was big? Like, there was actually articles and there was videos of news saying that people in this Pokemon are giving this.
I know, and there was a lot of other games, too, at that time, too. I don't know. Yeah. You know, my parents were extremely strict. And there was so much that we couldn't do. So, I don't know.
Pikachu!
Right, you know, I wouldn't collect, I mean, it's just
I love collecting Pokemon.
But I can't tell you how to live your life.
Did you know that there's actually Bible verses in Pokemon?
Do you think they're still trapped inside? Pikachu?
There's nothing more we can do, except try to find some dry land.
Let's see. Nothing but ocean in every direction, and no way to tell which direction to go.
I remember the story of Noah, who when he had to find dry land, sent a bird to find it and return with a branch.
What a great idea! We're gonna do the same thing as Noah. Hasn't surfaced.
I didn't know that.
This is something that people don't... Brock, if you guys know Pokemon, Brock, in the original Pokemon series, actually quotes scripture. And
yes,
not in a negative way. Look, I get it. You have monsters, because it originally was called Pocket Monsters, but that was from Japan. That was originally...
Yeah, right.
But...
I don't know. I don't know.
I think people take things way too serious.
Like, I don't know.
Like... I just think they do. Because you can find something bad in it. Think about it. All the Disney movies that we watched as kids, you watch them now.
Oh, yeah.
I challenge everybody, go watch all the original Disney movies. There's some bad stuff like swearing and also, but everyone thought it was okay.
And also, like, the TV series from the 50s and 60s and 70s, The Twilight Zone.
Oh yeah,
that was a lot about the occult and stuff like that. Yeah. I never dreamed about that.
Yeah, there's stuff.
I couldn't believe
stuff that we all grew up. Adults even grew up.
Well, I was not allowed to watch Bewitched and stuff like that. Like Samantha.
I like that. I thought that was neat.
No, I don't.
I thought that see like Sabrina.
Casper the Friendly Ghost. Oh, I was not allowed to have.
Yeah, and like Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Ooh,
like,
that was bad.
Like. But you look up Home Improvement, there was bad stuff. Like Tim the Toolman Taylor, like bad stuff in there, like bad stuff in everything.
It is bad stuff
I think everything you can find bad and good in everything.
Yeah. People say stuff about me. I'm like, me,
wow.
Little benign Homestead Tessie.
Come on.
Like,
all you have to just
I guess because
all you have to look at is the perfect person's perspective.
Nobody's perfect.
Well, the person's perspective, because they said Jesus was casting out demons in the name of Beelzebub.
Right.
Right. Yeah, so it's like almost anything you do, someone's gonna have something and say, I like collecting Pokemon. I think it's neat. I grew up watching it. I like anime. I like Pokemon. I collected as a hobby.
You say you grew up watching it. You weren't supposed to be watching it.
Yeah, but we're not supposed to be half the stuff we do.
I'm just saying.
I mean, technically, if you sneak out of your house, you're being just.
Did you ever sneak out of your house?
No, because you guys trusted me.
Wait, so you didn't have to sneak out because
No, you guys let me do stuff.
Yeah, but you were never bad. You didn't do drugs and alcohol and cigarettes and stuff like that.
No, I was well, actually I didn't. I guess I...
You didn't do anything rebellious.
Kenny! Did I do anything rebellious?
The only thing he would do is he would
just tell me you needed money when you
yes.
up from the last time.
The only thing he would do is he didn't lie. He would never lie. He would act like he didn't have money to go on dates and stuff and ask if he could use some, and we'd give him some freely. Well, and he had it.
I needed plenty of money when I was taking a girl out.
He never lied. He never said he didn't have money. He just acted like he didn't have as much as he probably had.
My dad always gave us money when we were young to do stuff.
Yes.
And, you know, sometimes you'd give $30 to go see a movie. Well, what if I want to get a large popcorn and I didn't want to get a small popcorn?
But you had money.
Well, of course I had money. I mean, ever since kindergarten, I was trading stuff. I was...
Your sister's stuff.
Well, you gotta do what you gotta do when you're in kindergarten. I mean, I remember very clearly every Fridays it would be ice cream day.
I got some ice cream if you want to make some ice cream sundaes.
Oh, you know I love it.
I know you love ice cream.
And the girls would all come to me because they knew Scott's got the change. Scott's got the change, and you know, I'm the change man.
Okay.
And they needed their quarter for their ice cream. And you know, you come to Scott, he provides you with your quarters.
This podcast is going down a rabbit hole again.
Well, no, what's wrong with that? I was young, and here's the thing, I was still a good kid. Okay.
No dead, you don't want dead airspace. That's bad in radio. Radio, you never had dead airspace, so you keep going. You keep talking. So I think we covered this. This is very interesting.
Something we haven't, yeah. Leave a comment with questions or things you want us to talk about. I mean, there's something that I would love to start doing. I was going to do a podcast myself long ago, but, you know, where do you have time?
I don't know where he's coming with this. That's why I'm just listening.
Yeah, so...
He's got that look in his face.
I'd love to take callers from Dave Ramsey's show, because, I like Dave Ramsey.
Are you going to take people calling?
No.
I can see that.
Someday.
I can see that going.
No, Dave Ramsey has a vetting program. If we took calls... All right, guys. We're
Here's
live.
his number.
Here's my... Yeah, that's...
Let's see. We'll have 8... I know 8 older ladies that would be calling from a certain area.
We'd have trolls calling. We'd have it all. It would make for great entertainment. I mean,
maybe that would give them an outlet, Scott. Maybe that would give them an outlet to free their spirit.
Our outlet is big enough for them to lie about. They can find my channels. They can find her channels. And they can find our channel.
We're keeping them busy with all this.
We are. That's why they get so mad. They get so
They're like, oh my word, I gotta do this now.
Oh yeah, now there's a whole nother channel for them to dislike and troll. I mean, my goodness, we're just...
You know, maybe that is the answer, just to have so much content out there that...
At least we give them purpose.
Well, there you go.
I mean, at least we're providing them with purpose and entertainment.
And they're providing us with income, really, because...
Oh, yeah. I forget who said it. Oh gosh, I don't know if I want to say the person's name.
Okay.
That's contra Trump.
Oh, okay.
Did I say that?
No, you just did!
Anyway, I'm just quoting somebody. I'm just quoting Donald Trump. Just quoting. Please don't say that I'm a Trumpy or I'm quoting. He said there is no such thing as bad publicity. Okay? I'm just quoting.
Jerry Lee Lewis said that too.
Yeah, okay. Forget the D. Forget Donald. Jerry Lee Lewis, Williams, whatever, said.
I mean, Jerry Lewis. Do you know who Jerry Lewis is?
Boxer?
Well, there is one. Jerry Lewis was an amazing comedian. Well, okay.
I'm feeling very feisty.
Jerry Lee Lewis was a piano player, and he was
a song about him. Jerry Lee Lewis.
He did.
Down from Alabama, had a monkey as his
Jerry
friend.
Lee Lewis and Jimmy Swaggart. Do you know who Jimmy Swaggart is? He was a preacher, and Jerry Lee Lewis were brothers.
Interesting.
And Jerry Lee Lewis was the one that sang the rock songs.
I'm gonna get hate so bad.
Why?
Because I even mentioned that guy's name.
Which guy?
The D.
Oh yeah, that'll be.
Oh, even Penny's chiming. My friend, listen. I think all politicians are over the top.
Well, you know what? We should run then. Why don't we run?
No,
I mean, we're getting.
I don't know why anybody would want to run.
You could be president. I could be vice president.
No,
because we already got the flat.
I don't want to run. It's bad enough with people hating. I don't even want. It's bad enough. People make up so much stuff, and here's the thing: they make up stuff on every aisle, on every side, on every. I don't really. Oh gosh, do I edit this out?
I don't care. Okay.
I mean.
Well, everyone, it was good to see you.
Yeah, but that's like. This is, I don't know, a conversation.
I love it.
Well, it's not really bad. I didn't say I support the dude. Lord knows I don't support everything he says. Lord knows I don't support everything.
Well, we don't support everything everybody says.
No,
you can go to your church. And
okay. Hands down, there's some stuff I really like about the Trumper. There's some stuff I cannot stand about the guy. like his childish attitudes, but I also understand the world he's living in. Alright guys, this is ending the podcast.
Yeah, so...
If only you guys could see the bloopers. If you guys started... Maybe we should do channel membership someday and people can subscribe for the bloopers.
There you go.
Let me tell you, some of the stuff that I bloop out, because I'm just a ding-dong, it would laugh. But that you would have to pay for. That's like
You're shoveling yourself a little deeper, Scott.
I am. I dig my holes deep.
Deeper than
Hey, Kenny! Oh my goodness!
I'm not here.
Kenny!
I'm not here.
That's like seeing Sasquatch. Seeing Sasquatch come from the woods.
We are keeping that in.
I'm here, but I'm not all there.
Well, that's, I think, hey, I think the trolls would agree with you. By golly, there's something the trolls actually agree with. We're here, but we're not all there.
They used to call you Scummy Scott.
Oh yes, Scummy Scott.
And what was Ken? Oh, Peeping Ken. And I was Two-Ton Tessie.
Yes, they saw him using a garden hose, and they cropped in the photo. They took a screenshot of a video.
Well, no, months and months. Yeah, they were. Yeah,
we don't need to give them any.
I'm not even going there. But anyhow, take care, everyone. We'll see you guys again on the next one.
Thank you for watching the Sippy podcast. No.
Yeah.
No, this is the mother versus son podcast, and we need to start being versus each other. We cannot agree anymore. The buck stops here.
Okay, then burn those Pokemon cards because I think they're bad.
No. Do you know how much money I have in Pokemon cards?
Now we disagreed. Bye, everybody.
Hey. Okay. Leave a comment. Pokemon cards. It's cardboard.
Do you really want to go there, Scott? We went this way with the Top G. That didn't turn out too good.
Well,
do we want to go with the...
People misunderstood what I was meaning about that.
People misunderstand everything, Scott.
Well, yes, they didn't understand.
I know, but we're not going there. But I'm saying
we're not bringing
they're not going to
again.
understand the Pokemon either, and it's going to go bad for you, too.
But what's wrong with Pikachu?
Pika.
It's cute.
This is the podcast like no
What's
other.
Wrong
I
with
can
it?
guarantee you that.
It's Pika.
Bye, everybody.
It's Pikachu. Millennials, please, somebody come to my rescue.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
If you like Pokemon...
Say bye, Scott.
If you think Pokemon's okay, leave a comment. If you're on the side of Tessie and you think I should burn my amazing fun collection...
Well, no, sell them first. I mean, sell them.
Well, isn't that evil? Selling my evil Pokemon so someone else can collect evil Pokemon? And spread the... My friends.
Bye, Scott.
It's a little Pikachu.
Bye, Scott.
Hey, fun fact, do you know one of those cards is worth over $3 million?
It's not a card you have, I'm sure.
Of course not.
Bye, Scott.
Of course
Bye.
not. I'm not that awesome.
Woo! Woo!